Hello everybody, it's Raiza 51 here, waking up tomorrow. Let's play Death Fate Request while freaking monsters are chasing me around the freaking back into this dungeon. Hey, we're in the Godot Ruins, and if I'm correct, yes, we're up for got a pretty long cutscene coming up. And probably possible death options here as well. Like Lily Speed there, but they're just stiff and not moving. Well, seeing up close really is something else. The ruins of an ancient magical metropolis. Be still, my heart. Hey, you two, we're not here to see the sights. Don't let your guards down. You know, anyways, it is chilly here, or is it just me? Well, we're pretty far up north, so it can't be held. Going is used to far lower temperatures than other kingdoms. I don't like the cold. Nah, people don't. Honestly, Alice, don't worry. It's quiet. Almost too quiet. Be careful, it's a trap. Use bombs wisely. I'm sorry, I made the Star Fox reference. There had to be some monsters lurking around here. Well, the corpse only shows up if you venture deep enough in the ruins, near where the clock tower is located. Just keep your eyes peeled. What's up? This is kind of embarrassing, but do you think there's a bathroom somewhere around here? Oh no. Oh, wow, Alice's buggy's actually floating right now. I've all been on her head like before. What? Shina, do you number one, number two? Al, why do you look so excited? Oh no, what a great situation. Lily, not you too. I wish I didn't enter this stupid parameter for careless experience through time of the month. You alright? No, I'm not. I'm not sure. I can hold on for much longer. Clea, where's the bathroom? Well, there should be a washroom toward the center of the ruins. I'll lead you. We may have to hold that bathroom break for a moment. Huh? Did anyone hear that? They sound like footsteps. These footsteps. You're kidding, right? It can't be. Why is... Clea? Oh, fuck. Walking place. Guys, something's big's coming our way. Are you serious? Why is the course all the way I hear? Can't we save? I can't. Frick. I should say I couldn't save the cutscene. That's the problem. I have to choose the wrong one for now. Sorry, but I want to run for this one, so I'll have to cut back a bit till we get there. We tried running for it, but the suddenness of the disappearance caught us off guard. There was nowhere to go. Each second mattered. Each moment lost was one step closer to death. None of us could have dealt with the attack, covering the skies, one after the other. My comrades were felled by an eerie beam of light. I was the last one to die. Because of someone else's indecision, I was incinerated, left to rot on the body of my comrade. That's the only problem with these kind of cutscenes. You can't save during that one. Well, I did save before entering Godot Ruins, so we're just gonna hurry through there real quick. So I'll keep this going since it's just a short way there. Shoot, I forgot about that. That's my fault for not realizing it. But yeah, the option we wanted to choose was to attack it head on, not run from it. Run for it, game over right there. But we're gonna have to get another option we're gonna have to be careful with. I'm lucky too. I can get Lily's probably up to. I think I trapped. Ah! Well, I don't find much new enemies, so.
Ready for battle.
I guess we'll show us off then.
Al's turn.
Alright. Let's see.
Hurry,
Here we
look
got.
inside.
Tourism. Oh, this freaking name is unbelievable. I hate this enemy so freaking much. Bergen Spear. Album. And an Epic Cookie. That's a lot of power HP for you. this, like, spear-like enemy or whatever. Not spear, more like,
Wish. My
this
turn.
owly-looking enemy is just really hard to destroy at times. He's a real tank.
All right. Ah! Hey! Out of here.
I've not packed this some damage, so we'll say that for sure. Let's go mage boost.
Let's go.
Let me see if I can do some purpose.
It's not an option.
I may be able to show off a new transformation. Sorry, Louie. I'll show this off. Today I'm showing a transformation bit for some time.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, facial expression change a bit. Okay, let's aim here. Do our normal attacks here, and then we'll do the glitch. Our Merceress.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Unforgivable.
Yeah, don't worry, our body parts are covered. Our body inside is covered.
Killing. It's over for now. Great work, everyone. All that training
I
paid
think
off.
if you don't use your ultimate, you can't keep going. If you reach 100% though of your corruption, you can instantly die. So you gotta be quite careful with that. Alright, let's just get to the split here because we've already seen it, or we already gone through it just a moment ago. I think we should choose the attack option, but then again, we're gonna have yet another option to choose to make sure we don't do it wrong again. I'm just hoping during I could save. That's all I'm hoping. Alright, big fella. There we go. There he is. Yeah, let's try that again, buddy. We're not gonna run for you this time. We're gonna attack you head on. So attack the enemy. That's what you want to do. Now, can I save this time? Oh, this part out. There's no option to... Okay. Well, I'm still gonna save first regardless, just to be safe. You don't have to end this part of the cutscene, but I still save it anyway, just you never know. Is everyone okay? The Guardian, it's too powerful. What's up with this boss character? Its stats must be patterns or something. I warned you, you guys are reckless. Even if I were trying to rewrite the code, this monster's unreasonably dangerous. Clea, use your bomb thing. Then do you think it'll work against this boss? Yep, the vessel crusher has been tested in battle plenty of times with success. Seems like it'll do the trick. Of course, I stake my reputation with its effectiveness. Clea, let's use it. Please, I promise I'll pay you. Guess now you will have to do for now. Now, eh? Fine, go on, take it. Thank you. Ooh, how generous of you. Don't get used to it. Hey, how does this scene work? Get as close to the beast as you can, and chuck it once you see it opening in its neck roll. Okay then, I'll handle it. Clea. What? I'm glad you're with us. Yeah! Go! Wait a minute. Yeah, it's okay. Great job, Shina. Great job, Shina. Did it work? Alright. Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Shina. Shina, are you okay? Shina. Hey, Emma, is Shina breathing? Oh dear, that's not good. What? You're kidding, right? Shina. Hey, Shina. Answer, Shina. I know, we were on the right path. We did choose the right option. This is what happens. Hey, Clea, what's going on? Did the bomb not work? I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. We need to get out of here. Let's grab Shina and run for it. Shina, are you okay? The blood. She won't stop bleeding. Crap. If Shina dies, their communication could be severed. The chances she won't respawn or that her consciousness could be deleted. If either were the case to happen, then we might never find her body. I can't afford to let her die in the world's Aussie. And bug noises again. Ooh, this is scary. Alright, at the part where... Okay, here we go. Thank you. That's what I need to know. As long as I can't skip the event, I know I need to save here. Alright. Trying to move her head as much as possible. Lay her down here. No time for crying. If you want her to live, then move. Okay. Shina, her face was smashed. Look how messed up her nose and teeth are. Is there any way for her to recover from this? I'm going to use all the medicine and magic stones I have. Come on, Shina. Shina, hang in there. Don't die, Shina. Please, come back to us. Clea? What? How glad you're with us. We'll flashback there for a moment. You're not going to die. I'll never let you go that easily. Alright, there's something in her throat. I'll use this recovery item to restore some health. First... Wait, pardon me for interrupting, but I'm not sure that I have any faith in your items. What did you say? Your bomb proved ineffective. As a result, Shina is in critical condition. Yeah, I don't believe it either. Enigma, is there a possibility that the bomb was somehow corrupted by the Atoma, hence why it did detonate properly? Sure, there's a possibility, but equally likely to the chance that the bomb was defective from the get-go. That can't be. I never once sold a defective item in my life. If the bomb was, in fact, corrupted by the Atoma, the knowingly allows Shina to expose herself to a deadly risk. What? What's all this corruption talk? Can you think logically for a second? I can't trust you, or your hooking items. If Shina dies, then I don't want Shina to die either. If she doesn't wake up, I'll never forgive you. Okay, I think unless Clea's item is, I believe, the one we want to choose. But for this matter, we're going to choose the verifying Shina's connection. I'll just save again. Just to avoid skipping through cutscenes as such, just do it right here. Alright. So doing Shina's connection, this will actually give us a game over if I'm correct. Yep, it's going. Fading black. If there's a way for me to separate the data from her consciousness and her physical model, then it might be hope for us to save Shina.
I'll figure something out. Hang in there, Shina.
Oh wait, no, you're talking.
Damn it! This game were working properly, then this wouldn't be so difficult.
Hey, what's going on over there? At this rate, Shina's gonna...
Shut up! Sorry, that was out of line. I didn't mean to make the thing, okay?
I'm the one who's sorry. This is all my fault. Use as many items and healing stones as you need. Please, just let me know what I can do.
The entire world is corrupted by strains of bugs right now. Even medicine has no guarantee of success.
But...
The bomb was defective. In truth, whatever medicine you're trying to give us could just as easily fail.
I can't seem to grasp how or why the bomb didn't work. Seriously, I've never ever had a problem with any of my products.
True or not, there's no changing the fact that it did not work. Therefore, we cannot rely on your medicine to do us any favors.
So are you telling me there's nothing I can do?
Yes.
Who cares about you right now? I don't care what it takes. We need to do everything we can to save Shina. We can't lose
Are you sure you can manage on your own?
Oh, look! Shina stopped breathing! Enigma, hurry!
Alright, we're good. Time to initiate the program.
Please, Shina, wake up!
It's running. How's Shina doing?
She's still not moving.
What's going on? You said that she'd be okay.
Shina!
So she's okay.
Awake! What a relief.
My body.
Oh no.
Relax, Shina. I temporarily separated your mind from your body. It might be a pain for now, but hang tight till your body's healed, okay?
Shina's gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, for now. She's alive.
Promptly eliminate unknown factors.
What?
Promptly eliminate unknown
Who else is
factors.
shit?
Promptly eliminate unknown factors.
What the? What's going on?
Yay. Let's do it.
Huh? Something's happening to Shina! Shina, please! Come back!
You can't die, Shina!
God damn it! The corpse is coming! It's heading right for us! Lily! Al! You two need to get out of here, or else...
I'm not leaving Shina behind!
I too will raise my weapon. Once more!
No, don't fight them, Lily!
Promptly eliminate unknown
Yes, you would.
factors.
I get with that. Oh shit.
This is no use. We need to get out of here. Shina is already dead.
No! She's not dead yet!
Al! Run for it! Otherwise they'll kill us all!
Promptly eliminate unknown factors.
Gosh dang the PA. Anyway, yeah, that's what happens if you choose that option. Trigger connection is not the one you want to do, because that'll give you a game over. So, what you want to do instead is analyze Clea's item. This will progress things onward. Hold a minute. Everyone, let's rein it in. Whether or not we trust her is one thing, but if we don't treat Shina quickly enough, then she will die. Are you fine with that? No. I know how concerned all you are. I'm right there with you. I decided to scan that data for Clea's items. Did that put you more ease? Yes. Clea, you too? Oh, yes. I want to see her recovery items and stones aren't corrupted by any bugs. Alright, you're all clear to treat Shina. See, I told you I still have no idea what you mean by corrupted by any bugs. I told you everything would work out. Hey, Clea, I don't mean to put pressure on you, but we need to act fast. Whether or not she survives this depends on you. Leave it to me. I'll save her. Promise. I know if we're attending from the southeast. I'm going to stimulate her breathing by pounding on her chest. Stand back, everyone. Can I see CPR on the way? Save her. I hope it's not too late. Damn it. Whenever I want to scan an item, analyze its specs takes way too long. If only we had some kind of design document. Clea, let's hope you can do it.
Hey, Tokiwa. Who's the one in charge of handling our company's confidential records?
I don't know if we're talking right now. Let me see.
Rin,
Yeah, they are.
obviously.
Damn,
Duh.
Arata's so
I
quiet.
think
It's
she's
so
been
common
overseeing
quiet
everything
time.
while our
Sorry,
CEO is out
guy.
of town.
Then,
Alright.
if I were to ask
We'll let
her,
this play out
she
then.
would know where we keep design documents for past projects, right?
Design documents? You mean for World's Odyssey? They should either be in Rin's office or stored somewhere in the warehouse.
Probably need it then.
Thanks. I'm gonna head over then.
What? Head over? Wait a sec. Going to the cafe is one thing, but you can't just waltz into the office. There are still press people staking the place out without a doubt. Not Not to mention those weirdos in rabbit masks.
Oh, yeah, right.
Tokiwa,
No, gotta try
something
something.
unexpected happened in Odyssey. An item that was supposed to work didn't.
What? Was it a bug?
Beats me. Because of the item, though, Shina is on the verge of death. Clearing the game doesn't seem like it'll be a simple task.
Sounds
anymore.
like it.
I need to prepare for any eventuality, which is why I need those design documents as soon as possible. The rules of the game are changing.
I get where you're coming from, but what you're planning is a huge risk. Think it over some more.
Oh, excuse me.
What? Oh.
Oh.
It's just my phone. Jeez, that scared me. Ugh, I hate the sound of vibration.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Lydia.
Really?
Hello? Lydia, is everything okay on your end? What?
What's the matter?
What's wrong?
Tokiwa!
She said help. She mentioned that she was being followed by people in rabbit masks.
Oh, no. Not Leah, too.
Where is she?
Lydia, where are you right now? Tell me your location. The neighborhood on the other side of the train station? By where the library is?
I'm on my way. Tokiwa, watch over Shina. Oh, and about the design documents, try getting a hold of Rin.
Got it. Arata,
Huh?
be safe, okay?
Yeah, don't worry. You'll be okay.
If I don't return by morning, report it to the police.
Don't say that. If you don't come back, I'll never forgive you.
Don't worry. He's gonna be okay. We'll get through this. Sounds like these crazies have moved on from me and Tokiwa. Now they're after Lydia. These rat people only pursuing Enigma staff members? What the hell do they want? Who the hell knows, man?
Lydia, where are you?
Oops.
Arata, I'm scared for my life.
Lydia's gonna be okay.
Don't worry,
We'll
I'll
get
be
you.
right over. Is there anything nearby that you could identify so I can get an idea of where you're hiding?
A light pole.
What else?
Street lights.
My pal street
kidding me?
points. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's another one of these. Shoot. Okay, have another game over option here. Alright, well this is our third one to look at, so okay. Might as well do this one. I was making my way through a dim neighborhood with not much of a street sign in view. The area was underdeveloped, meaning streetlights were few and far between. It was a gamble. I jogged over towards the only light pole I could find, and there stood Lily.
Wait, is that her? Hey, Lydia!
Arata!
Are you okay?
Yeah. Thanks so much for coming. I didn't think I'd make...
What's wrong?
What's wrong with your foot?
Someone in a black jacket and a rabbit mask hooked my leg with a wooden stick.
Oh,
Then I twisted my ankle and tripped. It's
oh, that's gotta be painful.
Looks like you got a scratch on your nose, too.
Well, obviously, I landed face first.
Jeez,
Cover her
relax.
face. Huh?
You know you're in pain, I get it, but
Here, I'll
she
give you a
didn't know.
peek
You didn't
at
know.
her.
What? I can't let you do that.
If it's just you, then I can move without a problem. Aren't those rabbit people still around?
But they'll touch you.
Huh? What will?
My chest. I can't.
What? Give me a break!
Lily, come on, we're trying to help you, okay? I bent down and pulled my arm around the back, and Leah's knees for leverage. Then I put my other arm behind her neck to hoist her up.
Whoa! The princess hold. What is this? An Otome game?
Can't you be serious for one
I
second?
love it.
Seriously,
It's
these
so
people are out to
cute.
get
It's
us.
just
Just
adorable.
quiet and hold on tight.
Yay!
light turned green. Oh, crap. With Lydia and some arms, I tried carrying her over to where Toka and Rin were. Oh, crap. Car. Well, shoot, and I have to go do something real quick. Perfect timing. I'll be right back and we'll see what happens here. Okay, sorry back, everybody. Alright, so, car's coming. This is how she wants to choose to continue on. You push Lydia out of the way, though. As I stepped forward to cross the street, a black car came barreling across the intersection. Its tire marks skating across the dark asphalt. They sped through the red light. I had no time to react. I threw Lydia away from where I was, just in time for her to avoid the car that was charging towards me. But before I could get away, I lost momentum and fell to my knees. Headlights flashed in front of my eyes, and I was blinded by a cascade of white. I heard that in moments of extreme fear, the body has a way of slowing everything down. Give me time to react in a split second. I might have overheard that on the television. I believe they call it fight or flight. This is how I die? I bet it's gonna hurt. My shoulder's already bruised, so I just hope the car hits me quick enough to kill me. Actually, a direct collision in my ribs might debilitate me, at least so I've heard. Maybe the impact on my spine would be an instant death. I mean, if this is how I go. Damn it.
Lars, Morandi, Remit Val,
Shina.
Omnis Toi.
Excuse me?
I thought I was a goner. Huh? My neck feels a little warm.
Oh no, I chose the right one. Whoops. I guess that's not a bad thing. I was mentioned as I wanted to bask in the warmth for a second alone and apprehensively opened my eyes. Scared by the shine of light was a shadowy outline of a mysterious figure walking towards me. Who was it? Soon my vision cleared up. I hate to ruin that just as we've actually chose the right one by accident. I mean, that's fine. I thought that was actually the wrong one. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and make sure we get to the part where we choose the one that's actually the game over sequence. I apologize for that. Alright, we'll save here. Here we go. Alright, I thought the bomb one was actually the ending one. It was a game over one, so I was wrong. Neither of us actually can. Sorry. That's it. I don't know if it's my lack of exercise or my lack of sound judgment. But for a moment, the sound of the screeching cars was synchronized with the sensation of Lydia and I being lifted from the air. The last thing I saw before slamming against the wet pavement was Lydia's neck, twisted and broken before I was enveloped by darkness. Ooh, man, that's painful. And there's our game over option there. Oh, man. That's still scary. That is still scary. Now push Lydia. I'm gonna skip right over to where we need to be at. Okay, I was mentioning I wanted to bask in the warmth for a second long before apprehending the open eyes. I was scared by the shine of light was a shadowy outline of a serious walking toward me. Who was it? Soon my vision cleared up. I realized that my head was resting on Lydia's slab.
You okay?
I shout with
I'm safe.
a courteous
Thanks
smile.
to your quick thinking.
I see. Well, that's good. What have I missed?
You were almost run over, but you dodged the car somehow.
Were those headlights? What about Lydia? I could have sworn I saw a blinding flash of white light. Light sparkling in the corner of her eyes.
Does your shoulder hurt?
Is she crying?
I threw it out when I hurled you onto the street. Feels like it's on
Arata, you sound like an old man.
Shut up. I'm a nerd, not an athlete. Ow. How about you? You hurt?
I think I bruised my butt falling down.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Makes sense, since I basically chucked you over, huh?
There might be a welt down
That's
there.
never fun.
Could you check it out for me?
Stop, Beth. I already apologized.
I'm only joking.
A welt?
Thanks, Arata.
Oof.
Yeah. We need to get out of here. Are you able to move?
My butt hurts.
welcome.
I'm not sure if I can run fast enough.
Well, I'm giving you a piggyback ride. Is that good enough for you, princess?
Well, I guess it'll do.
This freeloader. How come she gets to complain?
She's adorable. She's sweet. I let both ways down the street, cautious about seeing another car the Zoom has.
All right. We've been at it for a while.
And I returned to the train station with Lydia in tow.
Find us here.
Crap. Hello there. A minute of your time,
They're
perhaps.
still talking. Oh shit. 2 minutes stood ahead staring back at us while their bodies were hidden by a water fountain.
Police.
Clutched in the man's hand was a police
Lydia,
badge.
Get the hell out of here. Call
Frick.
Tokiwa and find a safe place to hide.
Jeepers, it's cops.
What about you, Arata?
We can't stick together. I'll see what they want and then catch up with you guys later. Just hurry up and move.
Lydia pursued her
the girl?
lips, fidgeting as she
Oh,
contemplated
just a
leaving
friend
me
of mine.
before
She sped home
finally
since she
stepping
was
away.
her favorite anime. So can I help you with something? Are you trying to bring me in for questioning?
You work for Enigma, don't you?
Huh?
Now, don't be coy. You're Arata Mizunashi, is that right?
Yes, I am.
I assume you're aware of the cyber terrorist attack that's been making headlines, right? You see, son, I'm not one to believe that Enigma is the group responsible for this attack. In fact, I think your name was incorrectly lumped in. I mean, with both the authorities and the press hot in your tail, I imagine this must have been a stressful time. So, we can prove you're innocent. We were interested in bringing you in as one of your company's staff members to clear some things up for us, just for formality's sake. What do you say? Mind walking down to the station with us?
Of course, this is all at will. If you deny our request, however, one might be inclined to believe that you've got something to hide.
Well, I can't stay for too long, though. That all right?
Of course. We won't use up too much of your time. The station's just down the street. If we find nothing of note, you'll be home in a flash.
Got it. I guess I can spare 10 minutes.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Kind of smiled forward to detective's lips, so not an acceptance of his invitation.
You're a real son of a bitch.
Yeah,
You won an
let's
award
see.
for that performance? Hey! Look at me when I'm talking to you. I know you
Now I'm
think
really
you're
suspicious.
punk. You can't play dumb forever. This won't go how you think it will.
Oh, this guy.
I was careful not to let my guard down as they escorted me to the station. As soon as I walked through the door, my suspicions were confirmed.
He's a real ass. He's really hard and kind of an asshole though. But you know, later on he kind of softens up a little. But he's rough at first. No surprise I was thrown into the cold metallic interrogation room.
Arata
The detectives
Mizunashi.
wasted no time.
I don't think you
working at me.
understand how much
Rough.
shit you're in.
This guy.
Allow me to explain why you and your company are currently suspects in this cyber terrorism catastrophe. Remember when cell phones, TVs, and computers were all displaying an image when the initial hack started up? Our intel team informed us that the funny image appearing on those hacked devices matches the login screen for your company's video game. At first, we thought it was a coincidence. Some sick trick. No way could your company maliciously infect devices worldwide simultaneously. But then we realized The command hub that initiated the illegal global terror attack was connected to Enigma's main server all along.
What? That can't be true.
Well,
That brings us
strange.
to you. You've been accessing the Enigma servers from your home office, haven't you? What were you doing?
Is he talking about World's Odyssey? Well, I'm a programmer, so I was coding one of my games remotely. I wasn't accessing Enigma's
Probably.
servers. I was using another company's.
You bastard. We have transmission records straight from Aggle that show exactly when you connected to Enigma's servers. You still want to play dumb, huh?
That can't be right. The game is operating off of Aggle servers. There's no way I could have gotten access into the
being
game
honest.
without logging into Aggle's user interface.
Are you saying Aggle's lying? Why should we believe you?
What should I do? Even if I were to tell them the whole story about Odyssey, they probably wouldn't
I'll
believe
show you,
me.
give him some,
I'll prove my innocence.
give him a
Actually,
chance.
There's no way you could have accessed those records without the proper clearance. So I'm inclined to believe they were illegally obtained. We're way past the 10 minutes that I promised. I'm going home now. This whole thing is at will anyways, right?
Yeah, go ahead. For now, that is.
The detective plopped into his chair with a thud as he glared instantly back at me. I wasn't sure who this cop and who was the croc. I'm sorry.
You better believe
Croc.
that once we dig up
What a
enough
croc.
dirt on you, I'll be knocking you
Who's the
over
crook?
with an
I'm
arrest
sorry.
warrant. Remember me. The man that's going to arrest you is Senji
You
Izumi.
understand? Senji Izumi, thank you. Was he so damn persistent? He was needlessly aggressive, giving me the impression that there was something
Come on.
amiss.
We're just getting
I
started.
didn't have time to waste.
Right, Mizunashi?
The detective known as Suzumi tried putting his hands on my shoulders
Hey,
as I stood
You
from my
know
seat.
why the cops are
He
after
pressed me
you?
back into my chair.
It's because people are starting to die after playing that game you helped program.
What?
You saw the screenshot that went public after the cyber attack, didn't you? The one from the game you worked on? Some hacker had some grand plans. And by God, the madman did it.
Did what?
Just like your company, this hacker signed an NDA with Aggle to license the Alice engine and develop a game with its technology. Thinking he'd have a bit of fun, this hacker decided to infiltrate the server with
someone
all of
definitely
the
hacked
assets
into it.
related to the Alice engine. That includes World's Odyssey, which otherwise would have been inaccessible to him.
He was able to infiltrate the game? Are there players besides Shina in there?
He entered an incomplete game and began tinkering with some of the settings, changing things that he shouldn't have. He scattered proof of his misdeeds all over the internet. See for yourself.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting. I thought they were still talking. Detective Izumi began typing cruelly onto his tablet, open a forum thread on the code website. Get in, you be a hero. No one's ever seen WOD from the inside. I'll see people log in. Well, you guys should join me. Seriously? You're a god. How'd you do it? Even if the game isn't active, it's still hacking. I'm reporting you to the cops. I'll recommend the game for
This
noobs.
hacker
It's a
falsified
VR
security
MMO, so you have to
protocols
wear the
to
right
get
goggles
login
into.
verification for Aggle servers? Whoever it was knew what he was doing. He left behind a digital paper trail so blatant anyone with half a brain could copy him.
Hero, the VR is super immersive, right? Is it safe to jump in?
He hasn't
Come back
responded
safe, Hero.
since his
We'll be
last
waiting for your
post.
reply.
This information
Did
hasn't
the
been
hero
made
die?
public, but some of our detectives were able to uncover what became of the hacker. The man's name was Shuzo Kitamura. He was living alone inside of a rundown apartment, but his death was somewhat out of the ordinary.
apartment. It's the guy from this cocky apartment, the one who wrote in the diary.
Ever since
Sounds like someone
Kitamura
started
started
stalking
posting,
him and
there have been plenty of
murdered him once he
copycats
started
trying to
digging around
top
World's
what you
Odyssey.
get on the forum. The second victim is this college student. He was able to compile instructions on how to hack into the Alice Engine servers, using the forums on a computer at his friend's house. One of them was playing the game while wearing a VR headset, while the other was watching his playthrough on the PC monitor. Without the headset, his buddy could barely make out what was happening on the screen. So according to that kid...
Whoa! It's like you're practically inside the game! They should have this thing up for pre-order with DLC months ago. Dude, you're hogging the headset. Well, whatever. Man, I can't tell what the hell's happening on this monitor. Whoa! This one is enormous! It's gotta be a boss! What's it doing in the tutorial area? I guess this game isn't balanced at all. This is ridiculous! It's practically unplayable! Yeah, go! No, don't die, don't die! If you die, then you're buying me dinner! Ah, she died. That's a shame. A pretty girl having her stomach torn out of her. What a waste.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, what's wrong? Hey! Shit, this isn't good. I need to call an ambulance.
Oh, man.
Hurry!
As soon as the player's character was killed, foam started coming out of his mouth, and he keeled over. By the time the ambulance arrived, he no longer registered a pulse. The doctors had never seen anything like it. They performed an autopsy, but that was it. No other cause of death could be determined.
Is this really happening? Is this what it meant when your mind goes blank? If what the detective said was true, then what kind of game did we bring to this world? You dying inside of a game while wearing your
Soon, the
headset
kid who survived started posting
it?
everywhere. The forum was
This
eventually
happened to
removed
Shina?
to avoid the risk of more casualties. Take a gander at a screenshot we pulled from the web archive.
I see why.
Mr. Programmer, why don't you fill us in on how that happened?
Wish I could tell you.
Explain to me how some virtual reality game was able to rip someone's mind from out of their body. I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, it's a video game, not real life. Maybe some wise guy tried bridging the two. I'd be willing to bet that you tried developing a system to render players in some kind of catatonic state, didn't you? Didn't you?
I'd never do anything like that. Now piss off!
You've got some balls, kid.
Let me out of here already. Shina dies.
Detective Hizumi dropped his phone on the table when his temples forcefully before seating Emmy with bare teeth.
Suit yourself. If you insist that you're innocent, then you'll need to prove it to me. I think the two of us need to spend a little more time together, though.
Oh, shit. Times we need to get out of here. Detective Hizumi nodded to the other detective curtly and stepped out of the room. He glanced at his cell phone screen, noticing that his voice recorder has been left on. He had been recording our entire conversation. A text notification pinged on the detective's cell phone. Miss Nashi, Miss Nashi, you've done well. It's me, Werner. had this man's phone. Now I need you to follow my instructions. I'll help you escape. How do you know that I was here? He's supposed to be on a business trip.
You've been recording our
I
conversation.
immediately reached for the phone to stop it from vibrating again.
Don't touch it. Leave it on the table.
Senior detective
Mr.
watching you
Narimoto.
will be prompted
There's
to
an
leave
urgent
the
call
room.
waiting for you. Now, they say it's an emergency. I'll patch you through to line 1.
Got it. I'll be right in. All right, Mizunashi. I know that technically you're here at will, but if you leave without our permission, it's not gonna be pretty.
I want you to wait 30 seconds, and after those 30 seconds, I want you to stand up and walk straight out of the room. He's counting down. I didn't believe in him at first, but the detective had left the room just as the CEO suggested. I had no choice but to trust him.
29, 30.
Is this gonna work?
What the hell?
But
Huh?
something happened.
What happened? Power must have tripped.
Ugh, I'm gonna look into it.
See into the crowd. Don't draw attention to yourself.
Made it out.
Walk. Don't run. Okay. Well done.
You're safe.
Now I want you to
Oh,
run to
thank you, sir.
Mukata's office as
No
quickly as you
idea how
can.
you did it, but
The wrench should be there.
I just hope Shina's okay. I gotta hurry.
Yeah, we need to. I told you this is a very
Hope
long
you are.
cutscene. We're gonna be. I told you we're
Shina.
gonna be here for a little while. Trying to
She's
get through all
recovering.
this.
Don't worry.
Arata!
Monster saw she is sleeping
Lydia.
soundly with Louie and Al by her
Glad
side.
to see you got away safely.
Yep, all good.
Lydia,
I've been
hey.
worried sick about you. Rin here told me that you were arrested by the cops. Mizunashi, I'm so glad that you're safe.
You too, Rin.
Hello there. It had been a while since I had seen her. It was Miss Rin Asaka, the CEO's chief secretary and our company's financial executive. Contrary to her petite size, she was actually older than me. Every morning without fail, she greeted us
When the
with
cops took
company
you away, I sent
company
Rin an
updates.
email
Can't help
asking
but
for
feel
her
a sense
help.
of ease when I see her
In
face.
turn, I sent an email to the CEO requesting that he help you, Mizunashi.
Oh, that makes sense. Thanks so much. You really got me out of a bind back there.
The police have no grounds in which to put out a warrant for your arrest. So if they are unlawfully detaining you, then we must exert our right to get you out. Rest assured, the CEO is also hard at work investigating whatever's going on. Please, accept my sincerest apology for all this trouble.
It's totally fine.
We know neither the culprit nor the motive, so there's no telling what may come of this. Our company is totally innocent, but the press is doing its best to damage our name every chance they get.
I think Aggle might be behind it. They've been feeding the cops false leads in order to defame and
Seems
make
like
myself.
they've already can't find anything wrong with you guys.
It's worth looking into.
I mean, it's your guys' fault.
I'll be sure to let
which
you
it
know
really
if I
isn't.
uncover anything. The future is most uncertain, so don't do anything rash.
Okay.
Got it.
Man, our CEO sure is something. He somehow managed to hack into the lead detective's phone to give me precise instructions on how to escape. Almost like he could see me.
The lights shut off for a second, didn't they?
Was that you, Ren?
I wonder. Mizunashi, Tokyo-wa's briefed me about everything. Here are the design documents that you requested for World's Odyssey.
Oh, good deal. Rin held a micro SD card in her small palm and handed it towards me. Stored inside the SD card were the backup files of her World's Odyssey design documents. It was exactly what I needed. But I couldn't help but feel like Rin's penchant
Thanks a lot.
for being in
Where's
the right place at the right
Oh,
time was
Natsuo?
crazy.
I think he was trying to schmooze some businessman with drinks. Sounds like everybody's off on their own right now. But we should order a pizza to celebrate our reunion.
As in, forget Munakata? Sounds good to me. Let's grab.
In that case, while we eat, Rin, Lydia, I need to get you up to speed about Shina.
I like that. Sounds good. We received from Mukan's office, taking a much-needed reprieve with the comfort of our friends beside us. Hope glimmer in each of our eyes, and the prospect of achieving the safety with the ending gauge felt more and more realistic. The light was appearing at the end of the tunnel, and Toko and I exchanged a brief smile. Whew, thank goodness. But the sinister plot was only thickening. You die in World's Odyssey, and you die in the real world too. It's a mystery. Who could have thought to program, let alone to put in a feature like that? No one would have done it. It's practically impossible. That said, the White Rabbit has been licensed to us by a contract developer, but we made no alterations to the device, nor did our designers turn async responses for players logged in. Besides, it's inconceivable that anyone could die from a power shortage to their headset. At this point, the proof seemed to point towards Aggle Incorporated, who had engineered the Alice engine from its conception. When Munakata returns, perhaps it would be in our interest to pick his brain about it.
Man, he's good. How did he know
Pete's
we
being
were thinking of
expense,
ordering
so
pizza?
we'll let Rin cover it.
Is he listening
That's
to our conversation
later.
somewhere?
There you have it. Tokiwa, feel free to customize your pizza to your heart's content.
Yay!
Arata, whose phone is that?
Hmm? Wait, this belongs to that scary detective. Oh no!
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now. Like I said, I told you this cutscene was going to be hella long, so that's why I had to go ahead and make another separate recording for this.
I took it with me.
Oh boy, that's not good. He's going to be royally pissed. Oh, we were done with the event too. Crap. Now we're back in the game. Finally. Shina. You guys, huh? I thought that about like an hour later, almost, you were injured by a blast from one of those big armored birds and nearly got killed. Oh, really? You're taking this well. Do you have any idea how worried everyone was about you? I'm sorry. We're just glad to see the light back in your eyes. I was so worried. I'm so sorry, Louie. Please don't cry. Shina, do your nose or teeth hurt at all? Huh? Ow! Only when I touch them. I'm sore over it, though. Well, get well soon. Oh, by the way, I also changed your pants. Oh, come on. Huh? Oh, you didn't have to tell her that part. Yeah, don't worry about it, Shina. Let's move on. I pulled every item out of my inventory to treat you. You might feel pretty banged up, so take it easy. Clea, were you the one who treated me? If I left you behind, you would have been eaten by that tiny thing. Tiny thing? You mean the buggy? Buggy? That's a weird name. And your car when I'm going off outside, that's nice. Is it adorable, though? Not really. I've seen plenty of poor souls who were devoured by one of those things the minute they felt fatigued. What? Really? You know, you could have mentioned something about that earlier. Oh, yeah? You mean when we were scrambling to save our party member's life at risk of being obliterated? Got me there. Sorry. Thanks for saving Shina. Well, as you can see, I wield some control over this little being. There's no telling when it'll decide to eat me. I suggest that everyone keeps their guard up whenever these things rear their heads. Huh? Clea, where are you going? I'll be right back. Don't follow me. You know, Clea's the whole reason we were in this predicament. You think that someone as shady as her wouldn't try throwing her weight around? Without Clea, though, we might have not been able to save Shina in time. You're right. She might have a chip on her shoulder, but I think that she's got a good person at heart. Shina? I think she's gonna go talk to Clea, probably. What am I doing? I don't give a damn about whether or not someone dies, and yet... You do care deep down, though. Clea? What? Ow. You idiot, you're not fully healed yet. Sorry, I just wanted to thank you myself. Without you, I wouldn't be standing here. No, had it not been for my shortcomings, you would have gotten hurt. Sorry. Come on, without you, we wouldn't even have known about the corpse. Meaning that any one of us could have been killed back there. You're too forgiving. My only reason for attacking along with you group was because I saw you guys had good business. All I wanted to do was sell the vessel crusher or leave, but... Yeah, I expected those monsters to arrive at the wrong time, right? What do you mean? Are you going to scold me? I gave you a defective bomb which nearly cost you your life. On top of that, my information turned out to be totally wrong. But none of it was intentional, was it? Of course not. I'm proud of my profession. I would never intentionally put one of my customers in harm's way. And who cares, right? You're so... kind. Well, look at the stars. They're dazzling. They sure are. This is somewhere up there, right? What? Don't tell me that's your plan on going to... Yep, the mystical sky capital, Odyssia. I want to get rid of the world of Atoma's sick plague. My goal is to find and destroy the evil monster that invited calamity upon the world. This world, hopefully soon all the bugs will vanish. Wait, this monster you're talking about, do you mean Heaven's Messenger? The one that lives in Odyssia? That'd be quite the feat. So, by getting rid of these bugs, do you think everything will return to normal? What makes you so sure? I challenged both Hardest and Surfa when we destroyed the martyrs and the Atoma Queen. The judgments reverted to its original state. I see. Maybe you're onto something then. It's pretty chilly out here. Why don't we return to the others? Yeah, let's head back. I don't know if we'll be near a save point yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save right here. Just to be safe. Because I don't remember what was spawning when I did all this. Whew, this cutscene's still going on, my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Please don't be so hard on yourself. Clea, could you explain why you're apologizing? Firstly, I need to apologize for that damn faulty vessel crusher, which turned out to be a real dud against that boss monster. I once believed that I had an eye for spotting immensely rare items. I was proved wrong. For that, I am sorry. In case of the hustler being hustled, huh? I can't argue with that, but this business isn't all rainbows and butterflies. Nowadays, even your best friend might stab you in the back. An effective product means putting the lives of my customers at risk. Our bad reputation can go a long way into harming my livelihood. I pride myself on never being wrong, but here we are. I can't apologize enough. So, Shina, would you mind letting me stay with on your party for a little while? Huh? I want to help you reach your final destination. Let me try with you atone for my sins. This is all talk. You just want to keep you around so that you can sell us more crap. You're just a no-good swindler. What do you mean? You'd practically be losing money if you didn't take advantage of my deals. See, I told you, we're just customers to her. I was just kidding. I'm offering all my items to you guys for free until I made up for what I've done. What's the harm? I mean, having a merchant in our ranks means access to potions whenever we want, right? Sorry, my stores are all used up. What? Then... Well, I'm a good negotiator, especially with other merchants. I got a lot of connections, so I promise to be useful. What do you say? I'm not too fussed about what you owe us. I'm more excited to have another friend on this journey. Welcome aboard. Thanks. It's a pleasure to be here. The pleasure is all ours, Clea. Fine then, I guess I'll tolerate having you around. Thanks. Still going. Gosh. Things are certainly bound to get livelier. Yes. I'm starving. Want some bread? Gimme. Hey, Clea. What is it? So, what was the deal with your contact lens? Did Al really step on it? Guess that's for me to know and for you to find out, huh? You really are a swindler. I've never heard of an ogre with bad eyesight. And Clea joined the party. One of my favorites I like to use, too. Are we done? I don't mind, but this is going for crap. I gathered so much. But it's still not enough. More. I crave more and more. Give me more. You'll get more suited up whenever we feel... Frick, you're so going. Come on. No, one of those weird nightmares with the ominous voice, huh? What's gotten over me? Is it morning already? Last night I was paying my Shina's close encounter with death in World's Odyssey, but as soon as I learned she was safe, I guess I collapsed on the couch not before catching everyone up to see on what I'd been uncovering. Oh, Lydia. What's up? What are you doing? What? What kind of stupid question is that? It's the new game that Compa-chan just released. Do you live in a rock? Don't you play games? Compa-chan, or you mean like Compow or something? Sounds fun. Arata, I would totally pet you for a gamer. Wanna try out? No, I'll probably start tonight, alone. I don't want to interrupt your playthrough. I totally get it. Huh? You want to save it for guy time. Take a look at those characters' designs. The voice cast is fantastic. All the voices were so the same. Talk about work of art. Lydia's face was gratefully, gradually turning red. She curled her lips, trying her best to conceal her excitement as she took deep breaths. Yes, exactly, Arata. You can tell that the producer poured his heart and soul into it. It's an instant classic. The writing is so compelling too, so many twists and turns I can barely keep up. Every round makes my heart skip a beat. It's so good. Goodness gracious. Totally. I know, right? That's why I like you so much, Arata. You get it. Seems like Lydia and I are finally starting to hit it off. Cool. Lydia, would you mind turning down the volume a bit? Sure. See, where are Toko and Rin? Oh, Simi and Rin went out to buy some groceries. Whoa. I heard a cell phone vibrate on one of the desks, so I rushed over to check it. To my charge, it's the phone belonging to Detective City, which I had mistakenly taken with me to the office. Oh shit. Each buzz reverberated, and as I started, it signed back at the name on the car ID. Station. Shh, what'd I do? Why don't I pick it up? Hell no. Hey, Arata, the girl is in the phone's wallpaper. Is that the detective's daughter? Does it look like a family photo to you? What? Oh. I started intently at the face of the foe as the phone continued to vibrate. There was Detective pale and gaunt with a menacing expression. The man was a younger girl dressed in a formal attire whose hands were placed on his shoulders. I guess that is his daughter. And there's a sign on the back of the photo that says, "Happy birthday, Papa." Something about this girl's face, it's so familiar. I feel like I've seen her before, but where? It looks like Clea in Odyssey. It kind of matches the facial expression. Uh-oh. detective won't stop calling. Maybe he keeps all his pictures stored in his phone. So you either get it back, losing your phone sucks, so why don't you answer? Easy for you to say. If I answer that phone, the detective will... Yeah! Hey! Catch! Huh? Lydia grabbed the phone, pressing the green answer button as she tossed the phone over to me. Hello? I answered the phone timidly, ready to hear the wrath of the detective invoked once he realized that I was the one with his phone. You sure got some balls, you stupid brat. Crap. It's me, the owner of the phone you stole. I'm so sorry. I picked it up off the floor, but then I accidentally left with... Where are you right now, you thieving bastard? At, my house. Stop lying, you fool. We have authorities starting out near where you live, idiot. I'm sorry. You left your lights on and your front door is unlocked. Where the hell are you? Well... That's right. I haven't been home since I had to flee from those rabbit people. I wish I could have locked my door at least. Anyways, return my cell phone to me at once. Yamabushi Park, 2 p.m. If you're not there, I'll kill you. Oh. Okay, chill, man. What gets you? Not me. You just tried to kill me. Cops should be handling out threats. Hey! Are you gonna return his phone? Want me to come with you? No, it's fine. I'll go by myself. Would you mind looking after Shina for me, Leah? Just call me if anything fishy happens. Got it. I do. Hey, Shina. Fawn it for me, girl. Sometimes Leah lays on it on a little thick. Somehow she manages to play it off with a zany brand of charm. This time, though, I might die. Oh my gosh, it's still going? Hold on. I'll see if I can finish this. This feels gonna be one of my longest yet that I'm doing. Holy crap. 5 more minutes until 2 p.m. Man, this is the last place I want to be. I'd rather check on my apartment, but the rabbit people find me out, I'm gone. Duh. Why didn't I think of it sooner? Why don't I leave his cell phone on the bed so I can head home? I mean, he's a detective. I'm sure he'll find it soon enough. I'm a genius. Okay, then. I dare you leave my phone behind unattended. What? Oh, the bad boy. Stuck in the corner of the detective's list was a lit cigarette, the tip of which burned as he shot a piercing glare at me. Thanks earlier. Whether or not you're guilty of the hack was yet to be determined, but I know that you've got no problem taking what doesn't belong to you. A real man owns up to his crime. You've got sins to answer for, and I won't rest until you have. Well, look who's talking. You illegally detained me. I refused to be taken down by a crime I didn't commit. I had no choice but to leave. But I never meant to steal your phone. It was an honest mistake. I'm sorry for trouble. My eyes were pointing toward the ground as I handed the detective his phone and he begrudgingly snatched out my hand. He strode through it, affirming saying that it hadn't been tampered with, then took a long drag of his cigarette. He blew a puff of smoke so large I could barely see on the other side of his smoke screen. Gotta say though, you're a rare breed. No one person would come all the way out here to return his cell phone. Oh, well, I just thought... You might stop doing that. Grow some spine, kid. I guess I could trust you, just a bit. Your room was ransacked. Want to tell you what that's all about? Well, according to your neighbors, someone wearing a strange mask broke in. If there's something going on, tell me. Do you know who's responsible? Can I trust this detective? If I were to trust and give away too much in the process, he could use the information against me. At this time, he might be able to help us. Maybe I should let him on in slowly. I had no idea. No clue who might have been After the cyber attack, there's been a thread of similar cases happening to my colleagues. All of us had our homes broken into. You think it might be a gang of hoodlums or something? What do they look like? They all wore rabbit masks and black sweaters with bunny ears on the hoods. I never got a look at any of their faces. I see. That covers it then, huh? Do you know who's behind it? No, I don't. It's just that in the past few days we've been getting a lot of complaints about shady folks freaking out the neighbors. They sneak into people's yards, light mailboxes on fire, their actions are erratic, unpredictable, so it's been difficult to determine a motive. We almost managed to arrest a few and bring them into questioning. They're slippery, like their feet. Have there been any reports about breaking and entering? Like, what happened in my apartment? Breaking and entering? Wait, so did you get a good look at the suspects? Oh, yes. Idiot, why didn't you say so sooner? Did he try to threaten or harm you? No, whoever was trying to abduct me from my home, so I jumped over the balcony rail and I ended up hurting my hand pretty badly. Why did they attempt to abduct you? I had no idea. Damn, I haven't got any other reports of breaking and entering. That online forum I showed you before had a post asking some of the posters to attack Enigma's chief programmer. Oftentimes, calls from people from these little online communities, people doing crazy stuff for a bit, validation, then people start reverting you. If these communities are targeting you and your colleagues, I'm guessing that whoever's chasing you is a victim of cyber terrorism themselves, and is being coerced into committing more crimes. Detective, Enigma is a company that develops video games. Our focus is on creating an experience for people that will stay with them for the rest of their lives. We take huge pride in our work and our fans. We would never intentionally expose people to pain or danger. It completely goes against our CEO's mission statement. Tokuwa. Arata, you like to pretend you don't care about the rest of your coworkers? I can tell you believed in us all along, though. Shut up. I appear in front of others is no one else's business. Sumuga Toga, am I correct? You're one of the programmers at Enigma, like Muzanashi here, right? You see, our CEO has an excellent eye for talent. I don't think anyone in our company is doing what you think we're doing. CEO, huh? A man on a mission. Werner Glock. The genius programmer, a titan of the industry. My daughter would stop talking about him. Your daughter? Oh, the girl in your background? Uh-oh. Keep your filthy hands back. What? You better steer clear of my daughter, or I'll destroy any rat who approaches Akade with an iron fist. Jeez, defensive much? I need to think of a better way to approach bringing up his daughter. About your daughter. What about her? Oh, I feel like I've met her before. Ow! Where? Where did you meet Kade? Tell me, out with you bastard! All of a sudden, the detective clasped my face with both hands of his hands. Ow! Hey, stop it! This is assault. You're hurting him. What did you say? You're a hard-headed geezer, aren't you? Calm down for a second, would you? I can't expect him to answer if you throttle him. Apologize. The hell? I said apologize. You want him to answer you right? Is he doing you a favor? Show some respect. I couldn't fight the urge to tear up as a result of Detective Ralph housing. Meanwhile, Tokuwa didn't even flinch. Hey, women are tough. They can handle it better than us guys at times. Seriously, Tokuwa, a man like him would never... I'm sorry. What? His reaction. Apology accepted. So tell me, my daughter, where did you see Kade? Well... I don't know. What? What the hell is up with you? What kind of game are you trying to play? I'm sorry, it's just that she looked familiar. I wanted to hear about what kind of person Clea was from you. She looks familiar to you. It's likely because she was involved in an incident that made headlines around the world. Incident? This past spring, there was a high-profile terror attack. A plane headed to Los Angeles was hijacked. Clea was on that plane. I remember hearing about that. Supposedly there were a lot of Japanese citizens on the flight. After the hijack, the airplane landed at the airport with a single passenger. Every single person on the plane has disappeared. The suspect recently responded to a hijacking that plane shot himself in the head before he could be apprehended. Damn. He claimed that he was a martyr of a god. We still have no clue as to whereabouts of the passengers. Sadly, the burden has been left on the families to demand justice for their loss. I don't know if Kai is dead, but alive. Damn it. I know he meant like that, I was just trying to say that much. I'm sorry. No, Toko, you're right. I was out of turn by taking my frustration out on him. I have no clue if our current crisis has anything to do with the hijack, but in the months since the terror attack, there's been a normal spike of mysterious disappearances, abductions, and other cases have been adding to our missing person list. Really? I haven't seen any news reports about increased disappearances, though. We've issued an indefinite embargo on reports. Disappearances have more than quintupled in the last few months. I assume it's no coincidence that the timing of these assumptions line so the sudden appearance of these sporadic creeps. Be careful. What? That's terrifying. If anything happens, call me. Here's my number. Detective Hurley scribbled his number on a memo pad, then ripped out the sheet of paper to hand to me. For now, I'll continue investigating the depths of related to Outworld Aussie. Brace yourselves. Detective, I have a reason to believe that Aggle might be behind whatever's going on. I think we've been framed. As news reports of the cyber attack blew up, they report our affiliation to the public immediately. However, they provided falsified evidence to the police because they struck out first. Enigma has no recourse to deny these allegations. Please, Detective, would you mind looking into it if it's you, Detective? Call me Hazumi. What? I too have a name, Mizunashi. Okay, Mr. Hazumi. Don't wear it out. I'll keep in touch later. Ooh-wee. Jeez. Great job. I'm impressed at how well you held your ground against that scary dude. Right back at you. You're fierce, you know that? Seriously, you really saved my neck just then. Thanks. No problem. Come on, think of it. I thought you were out for getting groceries for rent. Where'd she go? As we were walking home, I didn't want her to meet the detective, so I told her to go on ahead to the Summer Life office first. I see. Okay, let's head back now. Hurry. Hey, you don't have to eat me. Oh my gosh, you're so skinny. Don't you eat anything? If I'm in the mood. You're so difficult. Why? I feel like I am at times too difficult. Please tell me we're done with cutscenes now. We've been going there for so long. Thank you! Finally! Clea excels both at rage attacks and sports skills. Recovers during allies SP, which is nice. Can all fighting party members affected by poison. If you're victorious about Clea in your party, you'll receive a higher percentage of funds. Your character books bundled together like a board. Place books will allow you to remove them from the path. Pretty handy. Thank you! We can finally stop the recording now. Sheesh. And Clea's at 32. Actually, we're at a right spot for that one. I'm gonna put Al under Lily. Just to be safe. But anyway, we are finally done. Been recording for about an hour and a half. Yes, this is all gonna be one video today, folks. I really don't want to put it in 2 parts. Because you guys will be having 2 parts of cutscenes only, and that would have been pretty boring. Oh, I'm exhausted. Eat my cats worry about me too. Okay, so we got through a huge, massive amount of cutscenes. A lot has been shared of what's going on. And now, next time, we can actually make some gameplay progress by going through the Godot Ruins, the Phantom Abyss. So, we're going to be checking out more of the dungeon now in the next episode, finally. So, see y'all for the next part. Until then, later, folks. I am going to pass out now.